Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your hosts, Matt Littler and Darren Jeffrey.
Yeah, hello. Hiya.
Hello, Game Zone stage. We're here at the back, right at the back of the Game Zone. Come over. We don't bite. Come and say hello.
We've got some really nice Gadget Show satchels to give away.
This would be a great thing to put all the other free swag you've got from the Gadget Show in, wouldn't it?
That's a really good idea. You could use it as like a bag, basically.
As a bag, yes.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Right, okay. I'm going to chuck these out. They're not too heavy, don't be scared.
We're throwing bags into the crowd.
I'll let you commentate, Matt, as I do it.
Gadget Show satchel. Is it a satchel? Courier bag. Let's call it a courier bag. Who wants one? Make some noise. Not sure where to throw it. Shout louder. Not sure where. Where? Here? 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 There. Okay, there. There you go. Mind your eyes.
Plenty more where they came from.
So this is the Game Zone stage. On the Game Zone, we like to feature games, not only games that you've already played, but games that you might play in the future. We've got an indie zone at the back of the game area. It's got like a yellow wrap around it, and there you can play. I think there are 6 or 7 different indie games, games that are going to be coming out soon, things that aren't released to the public yet. One such game is BFF or Die, which is made by a company called Honey Tribe. Oh, hello. Careful, careful. No one needs to get a black eye. Honey Tribe Studios, yeah, make BFF or Die. It's a charming little game, and we're going to play a little bit on stage, and then hopefully we're going to get some of you guys out of the crowd to come and play alongside the developers. This is a really big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time myself and Matt have played it too, so we're quite excited as well. Should we bring the guys out?
Yeah.
Okay, please welcome to the stage from Honey Tribe, we have Boonana J and Shaz. On you come, guys.
Give them a round of applause. Shaz, where's Boonana J? Here he is. There they are. Guys, okay, talk me through BFF or Die. What is it? How do I play it?
Okay, so BFF or Die, as you might guess from the name, is a game about cooperation. So the idea is either you're going to help each other or you're going to lose. There's only 2 options in this game. You have to help each other. And it's very funny. It gets quite manic and panicky, but in a very, very fun way, as you're about to find out.
Okay, right. Okay, Shaz, come and stand over here. Sure. Boonana J, are you going to play as well?
Yep, I'm certainly playing right now.
Right, so you take a seat there. Shaz, are you going to play or am I?
I'm just going to explain a few things about the game, but I'll let you 3 play a 3-player game.
Okay, well, if you just stand here for me, as you explain, you'll be able to see it on the screen. I'll give you this microphone.
Thank you. Okay.
Can you guys hear me okay? Great.
To sing one? Yeah.
We can't hear ourselves.
So Matt and Darren are going to share a control pad. They're going to have half a control pad each. All you need is the trigger at the back and the thumbstick. That's it.
Okay.
So press the trigger to start, please.
So the game's called BFF or Die.
BFF or Die.
We have to be best friends or we die. We have to work together, yeah?
Press the trigger again. Right, now press one trigger to join one character. There we go. And blue, the other person press your trigger. And then Boonana J is going to press his trigger.
I've already pressed the trigger on green.
Okay. And then, so if both of you have pressed your trigger. So let me just check that quickly. One for you.
Yep.
If you let go. One for you. If you let go. There we go. And then I'm going to do that and do that. And we're going to start on level 1.
Easy.
Go easy on us.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to get in the light here, and I'll let you guys.
So I'm just going to explain it to the audience so they understand what's happening. Okay, we've actually started on level 4, but that doesn't matter, because I know you 2 are pros, right?
Okay.
All 3 of you are. Okay, so you can see the maze is pitch black. We can't see until green player just went in and he can illuminate the map. Yep. Now, blue, can you do me a favor and go inside the map somewhere and don't touch those spooky looking cylinders? Right, now, can you tap your trigger? Now you see that blue thing, that decoy just went to his position. Now tap it again, and it just went back to base. Now tap it again. So you're in charge of moving the decoy. So that's your job. It's a very important job in the game. Now, pink player, can you line up those spooky looking cylinders in your sights and the light? And if pink player, can you move out of the way, because you're about to get killed? Green, can you tap your trigger now? Okay. So that has just sent the spooky
wants to get
cylinders,
out of the
it's
way,
hypnotized them, and they're all hypnotized, so for a brief few seconds, they're heading towards the decoy. So that means now, pink player, you're free to go and get these energy orbs. So can you go and collect those? We're not getting any, well, I'm not hearing any sound from the game. Maybe you guys are?
Here we go.
There we go, we got
Brilliant.
sound now. Okay.
Now we all need to touch hands, so if
Now
everyone comes
somehow,
around-
using the decoy and the zapper, you need to position it so those spooky cylinders move, and then blue is free. To finish each level, you all need to high five. Everybody has to be alive. No one can be left dead. So pink,
Can I touch
pink,
the-
you can help people.
Can I touch that or will it kill me?
No, no.
It killed you,
Right,
that's
so-
right. So pink, if you come out,
If you go up into that, you see where I'm pointing the light, just go straight ahead up into the back of there. Or even there.
That's
that'll
good.
do. So if you drop a marker there, yep, and then if you come out and just hang back here, yeah. So I'll zap these nasty cylinders should go
so
over
now he's
there.
hypnotized them, and while they're hypnotized, they walk toward
Right.
the decoy.
And then if you go over and touch blue there,
So you're alive.
right, and now you guys come back to me.
You saved me,
You come
man.
out your machine by
Sorted.
holding it.
Safe.
So come out your machine, Boonana J.
Okay.
If you hold down your trigger, you can all high five somewhere. So cluster together somewhere.
Come on guys, bro 5.
There we go.
Yeah, nice one.
Is it making sense so far?
It is making sense.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So,
So
I
it's
mean,
all about the decoy and hazard. In the maze, you place the decoy, and the guy in the light, he zaps and hypnotizes them, and they walk towards the decoy.
right, but the aim is to get all the
All
Yeah,
the orbs.
all the energy.
You have to get
orbs,
all the
yeah.
orbs. You're time-traveling aliens, and you've crash-landed in ancient Egypt Earth, and you're trying to get back to your own time space. So you're fueling
of
up.
course we are.
Of course you are.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're fueling up your time-space machine.
Right, so this
we
is going to
can
be a...
both enter the maze if we like. All right, the mummies
Right.
are free.
The mummies are free. They're going to get you.
So somebody has
Uh-oh,
to place a decoy.
decoy.
Zap them, zap them. Too slow, too slow. You let them
Right.
down. You'll do better next time.
Okay, this is going to be interesting now because obviously you've got to go rescue him.
So green,
so
you could
if
give him a zap there if you look over.
Yeah, I was
Matt.
going to say if you...
Oh no!
It's all right, I'll keep them
Give him
away
another
for
one.
a second. Right, if you plant another marker in there, in that little recess.
In this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, in that one. Yeah, quickly. Now
Oh, I see.
get back around, yeah. And I'll hypnotize these guys.
So that's the tactic. When it's red like that, it means you
Go,
can't use
go,
it.
go, go, get out of there.
Right. I get, so it's
Sorted.
kind of a bit like it's like a mix between.
Yeah. Now go
like
save
different
the other
games.
guy.
One of them's Pac-Man, isn't it? It's kind of similar to Pac-Man.
Almost like that, yeah.
It's like a strategic Pac-Man in
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
Right, we've
And
got to
go touch
bring
hands
Matt
with that
back.
guy. And plant.
And then we
plant
all
a-
need to get back to the ship,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you need
Hang
to
on.
get back and you
Right.
can touch
Drop
each
a
other
decoy
anywhere.
over here.
Yeah, stick a decoy over there somewhere. Alright, that just once. Alright, there we go. Right. Now you guys stay up out the way while I hypnotize these guys.
You're safe there.
Yep. So
Quick.
it's alright.
That's good. Right, he's down, he's out of charge, so he's got to let it rebuild so it goes blue.
Hang on.
He's
Oh,
got to
no,
let it
it's
rebuild.
going for us.
Right, now he can.
There we go. Right.
Right, you're going to have to get
Now
out
go
of
for
there.
it. Leg it.
Go, 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 go. Pink's out. Blue's dead. Right, you've got to figure out how to save blue.
Hang on. Right. Yeah. Good call. So just zap them. Pull through. There we go.
You might want to reposition the decoy, Green. You can put it any way you want. So you can put it on the bottom left corner.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
You don't want to trap yourself in though. Perfect. That's it.
Right.
You've got the tactics now.
Oh yes.
Go, 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 go.
Hang on. Quickly zap. Ah no.
It's up to Pink now. You've got to
It's up
save
to Pink.
everybody.
One man standing.
Who's pink?
Me. How do I get out?
If you want to come out the light, hold down your
trigger
button
down.
for a second and it'll pop out
Yeah.
and you can run round.
Ah, we passed away, sadly.
We'll try that one again. Go and do you want to try, because we actually jumped in quite late.
But I was saying, should we get some people out of the crowd who might want to
Why not? Let's do that. Let's
replace
do
me
that.
or
Let's go
Darren?
for it, yeah.
Okay. I'll have a look in the
Who
crowd.
fancies to go with BFF or die? Anyone? Who's up? Okay, we'll go for this young man here in the blue t-shirt and the guy next to him. Up you come. Round of applause for our audience members, please.
Joel, and we have John, apparently.
Hi, guys.
So I think we've realised from playing it, it's quite a unique title, isn't it? Very original idea. While our audience members have a go and get to grips with the game, do you mind talking us through how the game first originated? Where did the idea come from? Should we stand over here?
Boonana, you can teach them how to play the game, right? Cool.
So, Shaz, BFF or Die, as we've said, very unique idea. Where did the idea start? Where did it begin?
Well, a few years ago, I used to always meet up with the same friends, and we'd meet up and we'd play GameCube games. So we'd play Bomberman, we'd play Mario Party, Mario Kart, Monkey Ball, you know, all solid multiplayer games like that. And then I stopped meeting up with those friends. A few moved away to different countries, and I started getting into game development. And I started meeting up with London Indies, which is like a group of people that meet up in London who are all game developers.
Okay, that's interesting. So it's a social event where you guys get together and compare notes.
Exactly that. One time, one person was showing a game where you shared a control pad, and it just reminded me, if you remember Micro Machines.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to make a multiplayer game. And I decided co-op was a lot more interesting than competitive for what I like to do.
Sure. Right. Okay. So then the idea started. Again, though, you've got these aliens, you've got the Egyptian-themed levels. What's the story behind it? So these guys are traveling through time, is that right?
That's right. So imagine they're a really advanced species somewhere out there, and they travel throughout time and history, documenting all of the planets that there are. And they decide to go on a field trip to Earth, and something goes wrong. So they're crash landed in ancient Egypt on Earth, and you've got to figure out how do they get back. And gradually the story is going to teach you what's happening, and they have to find fuel so that they can get home.
Right, okay, so the little spheres, the orbs there, the fuel that's needed, right, okay. And you mentioned the Egyptian theme. Is there going to be any other eras that the aliens are going to visit?
Yep, so we're going to go to medieval Transylvania, so we can have vampires, of course.
Of course.
And then we're going to go to modern day London, so you're going to be chased around by office managers and financial consultants and politicians and all of those fine people. And then we're going to go into our future, like a few hundred years, and then we're going to resolve the story, and you're going to find out exactly how you crashed and what happened.
Right, so it spans a great deal of time, this game.
Yeah.
Right, okay, and if you were going to offer any advice to people playing it, I mean, we briefly had a go. I can completely see how addicted it will become because of the co-op element. Kind of cool in a way, isn't it? So what advice would you give to our audience members or anybody in the audience who might end up playing the game when they get home? What's a really good way to win?
So the game is all about, you've got to invite your friends around to play, and it's a game about togetherness and about cooperation. So people who are friends or family members or couples who know each other well and can communicate with each other well, you're going to be good at it. So the game is all about talking and planning together as you go along.
Brilliantly as well, it's 2 players on 4 pads. Sorry, 4 players on 2 pads.
That's right, yeah. So not everyone has 4 control pads, so it's quite nice to be able to share a pad if you know the person well.
How long have you been developing the game for?
This game we started about a year ago actually, and we hope to finish it so that it will be out later this year.
So is it in beta now? Can someone play it now?
Yeah, it's in public alpha, so you can download it if you go to honeytribestudios.com, or if you just type in BFF or Die on YouTube or on Google or anywhere like that, you'll find the download links and you can download and play it. And in fact, anyone who thinks they like the look of it, if you tweet out, I saw hashtag BFF or Die at the Gadget Show, we're going to be giving out free download codes for the very final version that'll be out on Steam.
Guys, oh, wow, so you can get a free copy of the game. Yeah. All you got to do is tweet the hashtag.
Just tweet out the hashtag BFF or Die. You saw it at the Gadget Show live, and we'll quite happily send you along a free copy.
There you go, hashtag BFF or Die. I love the name, by the way. Who thought of that?
That was me, yeah. I like funny titles, and I like saying what the game is in the title at the same time.
Yeah, it perfectly sums it up. Yeah, it really does. And what kind of feedback have you had so far on the game?
Really, really good. So obviously we've got a stall over there. There are 8 indie games to play today. There's a little pod directly in front of me. You can see it's got like yellow walls, and it's a square with different games. And so we've been having families and teenagers and parents a full range of people playing it all day, and they sit down and they really do love the teamwork aspect. So afterwards, put the camera on and I say, okay, what are your initial impressions? And everyone says, yeah, I like how we work together, because you really get, if you two have a go later, if you play properly, you really do get a sense of, like, I'm playing with the person, not just their...
Let's get some more people. Does anyone else want to go on stage on BFF or Die? You guys, your hands were straight up then. Join me around the side here, we'll get you on having a go.
So the feedback's been really positive in the sense that there aren't many games like this, I suppose, where you are working as a team. A lot of games are instinctively geared towards competition, beating each other, killing each other. This one's the complete opposite.
And that was very much on purpose. It's just kind of the way I personally feel that, in our society more widely, we could do with a bit more cooperation and a bit less competition, and maybe things would be a lot better for a lot more people if that was a bigger part of our culture.
Yeah, sure.
So it's kind of like, I would prefer it if more of us from an early age were getting really good at cooperating and teamwork.
Yeah, it's a really nice idea, and it's a really good way to showcase that idea as well.
It's a brilliant concept, in an industry dominated by big budget games and stuff. Doing something like this, I think, is a great way to introduce younger minds to exactly what you were talking about. It's done what you wanted it to do, which is nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shaz, go on.
I would say it's interesting when you're developing games. Sometimes you have some kind of message, something you want to say, and you think, okay, how can I say that? And really, if you think about it, a game is a system. So saying it with words is sometimes perhaps not the best way. The best way to communicate your message is through the system itself. So even if there was zero text in the game, everyone would understand that by playing it, okay, teamwork is fun, right? Teamwork helps us win. So it's the system itself that teaches you the message rather than me saying, here's what I think about the world.
I was going to say, I think it was a previous level now, but I noticed a doorway to another room. Can that be accessed?
So what happens is, on the first world, it's all going to be one screen, and this is where mummies come out. So it's like they come out of there and they start chasing you, and it gets quite panicky.
Ah, so that's where they came from.
And then in later worlds, it will be not just a single screen, but you'll be able to go through to multiple levels.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, I'm seeing a lot of smiles on faces. These guys seem to be really enjoying it, which is great to see. It must be really nice coming to shows like this as well, where you've worked so hard on this game. How long did you say it's been since you started work on it?
Well, just slightly over a year ago we started it.
Wow, you've come really far in a year.
But you're right, it's really nice to see people's reactions. In your head you think, okay, we've made this game, I want people to react in a certain manner. I want them to play in a certain manner. But when you see that actually happening, and you see how much they genuinely, they're happy, playing the game makes them happy. It's really, really nice to see.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Can I ask a question? So, you've been developing it for a year now. How close to the final vision is what we're seeing today?
Okay, so in terms of the core gameplay, that's very much there. In terms of the graphics and the sound and all the rest, we've still got a ways to go in that. So you can see there's no animations at the moment. There are some temporary graphics. We still need to put more work into actually making it really, really look nice and sound nice. But in terms of the experience of the game, of how you feel when you play, that's there now.
Okay, so what do you intend to change? What's going to look different when we get to it?
So, for example, the characters are not finished yet. On the first screen of the game, there's a really nice splash page. They're going to end up looking like that.
Okay.
They're going to be, everything is going to be animated. They won't just be static models. Things like the space machine at the bottom of the screen, it's not yet finished. It's going to have various different contraptions on it and doors and look nicer. So generally, everything's going to be looking more detailed and nicer and be more animated.
And you said that it's about partnership and it's about teamwork.
Yep.
Is there going to be a competitive model as well?
A few people mention that sometimes. They say, oh, you could have 2v2 and you have to collect the things. And I'm completely... Although, okay, that would be a fun kind of game. This is not this game. We've got...
I see what you mean, and also you'd be backtracking on what you've already said in the sense that
Exactly.
it's about teamwork,
Exactly.
it's about working together, not going against each other, yeah. Got you.
So we've got a very clear vision of what we want the game to be, and by focusing on that, this is how we're able to make it fun and not try and make it every game, but make it a very clearly defined individual game that it is.
Yeah, so, of course, if somebody wants to check out BFF or Die, as we said before, all they need to do is head to the Indie Zone. You
Yep.
guys checked out the Indie Zone, yeah? Have you seen it?
It's the yellow area. The
It's
massive
really cool.
pillar.
It's basically an area, it's got the yellow board on it, and it's basically, there's 6, 7 games over there?
8 games over there.
8 games. We've got 8 games for you guys to take a look at. All very original titles, just like BFF or Die, very novel, A lot of hard work's gone into them. And I'm sure the guys over there would really appreciate your feedback too, because that's what they're doing here. They're here to find out what you guys think of their games so they can tweak them. I guess community feedback is really important.
Definitely. It's all the people that are kind of indie developers, they really appreciate it if you play the game and then give them honest feedback, because that's how we make the game better.
Sure, of course. Right.
Okay, I'm just going to head over and chat to our guys who are playing the game. I'm not going to sit on the arm of the chair, or am I going to do it? I'll stand. Oh, I'll sit next to you. There we go. Okay. So, take me through where we're going with this level now. Where are we?
Well, we've literally just started this one. The guys have learned how eager the zombies are to eat your brains, and yeah, this one's actually gone to pot already. But yeah, we're doing all right. It's going pretty well. It's pretty much all there is to say. We're just unlocking levels as we go along at the moment, and yeah, the guys are enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
What sort of difficulty curve are we looking at with this?
You know, it starts off fairly tame, but then it does start quite instantly ramping up, you know, and if you really, you know, you do actually have to be best friends and stuff when you're playing this, because if you're not on the same wavelength, it can go absolutely horribly wrong within a few seconds. So yeah, it really is cooperative gameplay at the extreme, you know, it's which is half the fun, really.
But we've just got people out of the audience who've never met before. You guys haven't met before, have you? And you're playing it, you're getting there. I mean, all right, you are both at the moment dead. But so how have you found it, like as an early build of a game?
It's a really fun game. It requires quite a lot of communication, so you do need to constantly be talking to your partner. Otherwise, you're going to keep dying.
Like any good relationship, I think.
Yeah. If you do take your eye off the ball, quite quickly it can go wrong for you, can't it?
Yeah, it does.
And what did you think? Have you enjoyed playing it?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing. It's like a different game from any game I've ever played. So, you know, it's something new. It's like, I love how you like work as a team, you know, to work as a common goal, not just going against each other. So I like that.
Do you think there's room for a game like this in gaming?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I think it's a very noble game, and I think what it set out to do, it's done and done it brilliantly. Yes, you are playing. You need to save him. There you go. You've
so
just
that must
done
be
it.
music to your ears. The guys have grasped exactly what the game's about, which is really nice to see, because, as we've said, you guys haven't met before. But I think what is apparent and what's becoming clear is it is a very original game. I don't think I've really played a game like this. I know I mentioned previous games that it's similar to.
Thank you.
But the actual strategy behind it and the mechanic is very original. Really great game.
I appreciate you saying that.
Oh, no worries. I mean, we've only got 5 more minutes left, Matt, but should we you have another quick game?
Well, I think we've got to wrap it up. We've got to. We can jump on if you
Still
want.
got 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Guys.
It's all good.
We'll let our audience members finish this map.
I'm glad you liked it, by the way. As he asked you, what do you think about the game? I was thinking, please say something nice. Please say something nice.
Well, yeah. But this is the thing. You come to an event like this and you sort of release your baby to the world, don't you, I suppose?
Yeah.
Looks like it's doing well.
So, do you want to talk us through what's going on? Because I think we've only got time for one more game. So, if you want to just talk us through what's going on. So, the pink guy. Who's pink? Okay.
So Pink at the moment is trapped, and it's up to Green to save Pink's
Oh, no.
life. And Green was slightly too slow on the trigger there.
But he's coming in now.
So Green's going to try and go and save Blue, and Green has saved Blue, so well done. So this is the thing.
Oh.
You rely on each other constantly, so you need each other. You need each other. I mean, you know, it's like life. You need other people, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere in life. So it's quite a funny tension between the players, how I need you and you need me, and if we try and do things by ourselves, we're going to get nowhere.
It's worth pointing out, you're not safe in this spaceship, are you? I thought you were, and you're not.
No. When all the people in the maze, if they have been killed, the monster's going to come and get you in the spaceship last.
Well, that's all we've got time for.
Okay.
Thanks for chatting to us. Thanks for showing us your amazing game.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with the development. Honey Tribe.
Honey Tribe Studios. Go
Can we
check
get a
out.
round of applause, please, for the guys at Honey Tribe?
Shaz and Boonana J.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
And our audience members, thanks very much, guys. Continue to have an amazing time at Gadget Show Live. Give me a little shake there. There we go. Thanks very much. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. And thanks for coming on and showing us.
Yeah, it's looking really, really nice. So is the game available now or?
Yep. So you can go download the demo right now. In fact, you can go and play it right now over there. And it's just check out BFF or Die, stick it into your favorite search engine, put it into YouTube, and the links will come up and you'll be able to download it.
Great stuff. And as Shaz said as well, if you go to the indie zone at the back here where the yellow banner is, there's plenty more other games you can play, just as original as this one. There's a really nice selection, actually. But there you have it, BFF or Die. Thank you so much.
And
Cheers,
there's more
guys.
indie games on this stage in about 15 minutes, so stick around. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, thanks a lot.